It's Helene, and welcome, my Cancer friends, to your January 2018 reading. I apologise for not putting up December videos. I was on holiday with my family and having a great time. I thought I might get time to do them before I left, but I didn't, organising things and whatnot. So again, please accept my apologies. Here I am to walk this year with you in this way, and let's get on to your reading, shall we? Okay, so I will be using the Blue Angel Oracle deck by Tony Carmine Solano when I feel the need to use them. Oh, my words today. Okay, when I feel the need that the messages from Spirit have finished and I need to show you the pictures. Okay, I suspect that the cards that come out for you, my beautiful Cancer friends, will be relatively similar. We'll give you a pictorial of the messages that come through, but yeah, we'll see. That just tends to happen. All right, so the first feeling that I get is I feel like most of you have either come out of a very troubling situation, or you feel and have felt for a little while that there's this storm brewing, that something's going to happen. So the advice, in Australia we have giveaway signs. I don't know if you have them in your part of the world. I'm sorry if that sounded ignorant, but that's what they showed me. Okay, so they showed me something that I knew about so that I could make it relevant to you. All right. And this is a warning to me to just be prepared to put the brakes on. Okay, look left, look right, and then proceed with caution. All right. I don't feel like it's going to be. I feel like the potential is there for, if something were to happen, that it would be this massive, relatively critical incident. So if this is about you being prepared, forewarned and forearmed, okay? So just tread lightly, all right? And try and manage and deal with this particular situation, relationship, workplace issue with all the tools that you have available to you, okay? That was just a little heads up from Spirit that they were showing me the giveaway sign. It's not often that they start a message off like that. So the fact that they did tells me that some of you out there needed to know that. So if you have felt this turmoil, or if you're just coming to the end of it and you feel like you're almost at the end, I know you must be exhausted, because it can take up a lot of your energy, and that can leave you feeling quite deflated. Please know that for those of you who have been feeling like this or have gone through this journey, it is almost over. It is almost over. You're nearly there. Please don't give up. Please keep managing how you've been managing. If you need help, go and seek it. For those of you who can feel the storm brewing, this is forewarning that you need to tread carefully, okay? I do feel like for some of you who may or may not be experiencing that storm that I just spoke about, there are new beginnings on the horizon. So well done for you. I do feel like, and for some of you, that may actually be the birth, a physical birth. So congratulations. Welcome to parenthood. Or it could be a pregnancy. You're falling pregnant. Again, congratulations. And for some of you, it's just a new beginning in an aspect of your life. You know, it could be the way that you manage your relationships. It could be a new job. I do feel like for some of you, you will actually be starting up your own business. And that can be a bit scary. When I said that, I just got a caution. So that can be a bit scary, but it's okay. Go for it. Go for it. You know, your spirit are encouraging you to do it. If this is with regards to a new business, this new beginning is with regards to a new business, or you monetizing some of your ideas, go for it. The whole journey is about learning. So you will make what you perceive to be mistakes, but that's just part of the journey. Don't give up, because what you do is unique and individual to you, and there are going to be people out there who can resonate with the product you provide, or who can resonate with the ideas that you want to coach them in. So go for it. Go for it. This is time for you to back yourself to win. Okay. I just got the picture. Okay, so I just got a mental picture of some of you with these new beginnings. I don't know if you've ever done this, but for those of you who know how to ride a bicycle, you like putting your arms out like that, riding with no hands down this hill, and just absolutely having no fear. So that's the type of freedom and joyful expectation that I feel that some of you are, learning to get used to. So keep going with that. Ride that bike, baby, until it stops. All right. I do feel like some of you have already made what you would perceive to be fresh starts, and you're feeling a little bit stagnant. And that can quite often happen once we've started with this wonderful idea. And for some of you, as you step into, you come in with this excitement and then all of a sudden it stops. So just know that sometimes when that happens, that's just universe realigning things. So we need you are required to physically just be in a space, so that universe can realign things to give you what it is you want. All right. Please just remember to be joyful about where you're at, okay? Because you helped bring this into being. You helped do this. So be happy about that, all right? And walk through this new way of being full of love for yourself. Because, what an amazing gift you've given yourself, the ability to recognize that you are able to create what you want and how you want your life to be. So, congratulations, pat yourself on the back and just keep moving forward. Even if all that means is getting up, getting into the office and doing something a little bit differently to how you were doing it before. All right, something that makes you feel lighter. Going outside for lunch, for example. Don't sit at your desk and look at your emails at lunchtime. Get out. Go to a park. Go to the lunchroom if that's all you can manage. I don't know what your situation is, but when you do these little things and recognize the joy that brings you, and recognize that you have the power to bring yourself joy and create it in your life, joy comes to you. It's amazing how it works, but because you've put yourself in recognition of that vibrational way of being, it comes to you and you look at things differently. Your perspective shifts. All right. I do feel like some of you have been desiring something for quite some time, and the potential for this month is that your dreams will come true, your wishes will come true. So for those of you that occurs for, hey, well done. Well done for singing that in and for holding that vibration so that it can come in. I also feel like some of you are going to get recognized for what you do, whether that's in the community, you get recognized for the community efforts and work that you do, or the outreach programs that you do, or at work. I do feel like some of you, or even just by family members, like maybe you're a parent and you finally have your teenager come up to you and say, Mum, Dad, thank you. Thank you for being there and loving me through it. Like, even if it's just that, I do feel like there's recognition on its way to you. Some of you may even actually be getting awards for the efforts that you've put into something. So, hold on to that and know that, again, you created that. You did that. So well done. Well done. I do feel like some of you will be walking away from I feel like for most of you this is work related. If this message relates to you, I do feel like this is work and career related. There are a couple of you who will be walking away from relationships, but that's got a different feel to it. For those of you that are being recognized at work, it's almost like I beg your pardon, I'm going back to the previous message, but it is related for some of you. Some of you, it's like you get recognized, but it's almost too late to make any difference to you. And that's okay. Be thankful for the recognition and understand that there are people who saw what you were doing and how you were doing it, and they felt empowered by that and inspired by that. And that's why you're being recognized. But if you feel the need to move on, do so. Do so. This is your open door. Go for it, because you'll land on your feet. Okay? And you deserve it. You deserve to do what makes you happy. Okay? Yeah. Okay. All right. It's time for me to lay down your Blue Angel Oracle cards now for particular messages. There's something else. I feel like some of you are having leg problems, ankles, knees. I'm sorry, I know that's not very specific, but in particular with when you think about where you're at, your leg flares up. Gout, edema, holding fluid. Isn't that funny? So that talks to me about you holding on to your emotions around a particular aspect of your life. Now, this is only going to resonate with a very specific group of people. So if you are finding that you're holding on to fluid, especially in the lower area of your body, try and personally investigate the emotions that you're holding on to around things, aspects of your life that would have you moving forward, aspects where you feel stuck, where you do feel stagnant, and maybe find an activity, some slow stretching, some walking, do some grounding, watch your diet, that will help get that fluid moving. Okay? Again, if you need professional help with that, please seek it. There are many wonderful practitioners out there that can help you with that. I would stay away from the synthetics, though. I wouldn't normally say that, but for those of you that this particular message resonates with, they're telling me that it's not about popping a pill. All right? It's not about taking medication. This is about you implementing ways of self-healing. So that talks to me about the emotional energy that you're carrying, because emotion is water, all right, in a lot of ancient healing systems. And I'm certainly feeling heavy legs, swollen legs, okay, ankles. All right, thank you. I hope for the people that resonated with, I hope you get the meaning of that message and that you are able to find somebody who can help you manage that as you learn to manage it yourself. All right, now, beg your pardon, spiritual journey message is what I'm implementing this year with my readings. So let's see what January 2018 holds for you with regards to your spiritual journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have trouble shuffling today. I think I'm just getting used to holding my cards. I'll say that until it's true. Okay. Oh, thank you. Messages for Cancer. Oh, gorgeous. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, well. Wow. All right. So, great shifts in anything require a certain amount of movement. Of course they do. When we are relating that to awakening our consciousness, moving into new states of being, it can feel scary. It can feel uncomfortable. the cards that came up for you with regards to, remember, this message is about your spiritual journey, where you are in this month and where you are heading to going into February. All right. You are at a point, the majority of you now are at a point in your life where you understand the universal happenings, the universal energies that are taking us to an awakened state of being. All right, a higher level of consciousness. And things are happening for all of us on particular levels across the board. Shifts are happening and you can't stop that. It's just where humanity needs to get to. Universe is doing that. Mass consciousness is working together with universe to create that. That's just where we're going, all right? That has been written. What it feels like for some of you is volatility. But when you think about fire and the essence of fire, the transformational properties fire has in it, and look it up online. There are people who can talk to you about that. I'm just giving you the messages that Spirit gives me. So when you think about fire and how it can transform and how through that transformation something new can occur, what is going to happen for you through this transformation, through this time of perceived volatility as you move through these shifts in consciousness, is you are going to learn to trust yourself. Beautiful Angel of Hearts. Now, not only does she come to us when we need to think about the truth that we hold to be close to us, the truths that we are familiar with, she also encourages us to reevaluate where we're at with our own personal truths and how we might be able to refresh them, as it were, to revisit them, thank our old truths, as it were, for the support and guidance they gave us, and perhaps even implement some new ones that will allow us to put them in our toolbox, our personal toolbox for the journey ahead. Okay? So this is all about your awakening. And you're not the first sign to get similar cards. Okay? So big changes coming for you. You are in recognition of what's happening around. Most of you are in recognition of what's happening, and the rest of you need to know that it is happening. It can feel a bit scary, all right? There will be this volatility around you. There are going to be people that you feel you just can't be with anymore, friends, some family even, and personal relationships, work, relationships, whatever that means for you, whatever relationship means for you, I should say, whatever resonates with you as I'm saying these words, and you'll feel you'll need to let them go, do so. Walk away, be free, because for right now, as you are in this awareness of what's happening, this is going to happen, and you need that space. You need to be able to create that space for this transformation to happen so that you can implement these new truths. Okay, revisit what it is that you hold to be true and, what you don't need anymore, or the truths that you have learned the lessons from. Put them away. You don't need them. Send them away with love into the ether. Maybe somebody else could use them because they're not where you're at. And implement your new truths and walk forward strongly, knowing that you are supported as you take this step on your journey. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to wish you a happy rest of January. Happy New Year. You've got a very big month, some very powerful energies and awakenings happening for you and shifts occurring. For those of you who do feel a little bit conflicted, please know that you have everything within you to make the choices you need to make to move forward, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, I look forward to seeing you in a few weeks for your February readings. I'll try and get them up early. Please feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. I love sharing Spirit with you in this way, and I love hearing your feedback. I really do. All right, please be kind to yourselves, be gentle and walk forward. All right, goodbye.